SourceFed Movie Club, it's me, Jenny, aka ClassyLibrarian, and this week's movie was Mulan, and I'm so excited about this film because I know I've said in the past I've got a top 10 list of films of all time, but for me, animated films are on a whole different level. Princess Mononoke, Whisper of the Heart, Mulan, Swan Princess, which I know isn't a great film, but nostalgia, and just a load of other beautiful animated films that have this just stunning quality to them and just are so nostalgic, and they have this great feel about them that other films sometimes don't manage to capture. And Mulan is definitely one of them. It's absolutely stunning to look at. I've actually watched it this time on, this is a video. For those who don't know what that is, this is a video of Mulan, and it's bulky and it still just about works, and when I was little we used to rewind it over and over again, particularly the song sequences, and each of us three sisters would sing the song individually because we all thought we were the best singers, and oh, so excited. And the first time I watched it actually was in Chinese because we had a family friend who was from China and managed to get an early release DVD, which is the first time I ever watched a DVD on a computer, but it was in Chinese, so I had no idea what was going on. And then we finally got the video, this one, and yeah, I loved it. I watched it thousands of times as a kid. I loved rewatching it this time. It's got some of the most beautiful animated sequences I've ever seen, and I watch Studio Ghibli films. Like, for example, the one where it starts with her below the dragon in the rain, and that is just one of the most beautiful sequences. Like, even just generally in terms of cinematography, if you managed to put that into live action, it would also be beautiful. The music is amazing. Just every single time I watch that sequence, it gives me chills. This film was very funny. Me and my sister, she walked in while I was watching this, and we just quoted lines back at each other, a lot of Mushu's lines. Popped up like daisies is one of the things I still say. And it's happy to see you. And it's just one of those films that's so, like, it's ingrained in my childhood in terms of nostalgia, but it's also still incredibly visually interesting and incredibly beautiful to watch as an adult, and I can still get new stuff out of it as an adult. This is a surprise in its own right. This is a behind-the-scenes video. It's that thick. It doesn't come in a plastic box, it comes in a paper box. And this was, again, from the same friend who got us the early release. And it's got things like, it's got interviews with the cast, and it's got things like, in Mulan, they've got crowd control animation, so when it's got the big army sequences coming down, they actually use computer animation to, like, control all those separate animated characters. And if you look at the backgrounds are all very beautiful. They're very like silk paintings in a way. But all the foreground has got the classic Disney outline animatedness to it. But then there are, of course, visual effects coming in there as well, like the Great Wall of China. And I love this film. The music is beautiful, the scenery is lovely, the characters, there is not one character that you don't remember and you don't love. Even the animal characters, there's like quite a few visual styles that come in that are very similar to maybe Hercules and some of the more modern Disneys. This one, Mulan and Tarzan are probably the only two of the modern Disneys that kind of still give me that happy glow even as an adult, not just for the sake of nostalgia. And yeah, I would 100% recommend this film to everyone, particularly young girls who need a bit of inspiring and don't quite need the Disney princess aspect. They need a bit more encouragement to be themselves, and fight the system that they've been put into. I'd really love to see a guy reviewing this, particularly maybe if Joe would like to review this, because he has a daughter. I'd love to hear his opinion on this film. And yeah, I would 100% recommend it. Any age, watch this movie. It's gorgeous, it's funny, it's memorable, and the action sequences are great, the drama scenes are great, the comedy scenes are great, and it all just rolls into one really, really well. And it's an uplifting movie, and I love it so much. I love it just so much. And that's about it, really. Bye, guys.